Okay, everybody all right with that? So that's a really good one. I mean, the full inversions are great, but they're advanced, a bit more advanced postures. And for people like with like high blood pressure or heart problems, these supported postures are very good. You know, anybody can do them. So I just want to do a seated twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana, a seated twist. So just make sure that your chair's out of the way enough for you to see me. It's all right. I know you can see me. It's just there's no problem. No problem. Okay. So have your legs out in front of you. And we're going to see how we get on with probably a slightly different version than what you've been doing. So bend your right leg at the knee. And bring the foot so that it's parallel just with the thigh of the left leg. And just hug that leg quite close into the body. Yeah. And we're going to twist to your right in a minute. So we can just start that process happening. You know, we just move the tummy out of the way a little bit and just start to twist to the right just a little bit. Just move the body a little bit. And keep your left arm hugged around your right knee. Yeah. Bring your right hand to the floor. So left arm around the right knee, right hand to the floor. Yeah. And sit up nice and tall. Now if you feel that your back's a little bit rounded, you can sit on a block to elevate you and just make sure you can keep the spine straight. Because remember, we might have tight hamstrings. A lot of us do have tight hamstrings for various reasons. Okay, so this is a starting position. Hand on the floor. Okay, breathe in and lift your hand and look down at your fingers and keep your eyes looking at your fingers. Lift up through the spine, and as you breathe out, we're going to start to take the arm around in a semicircle and follow it with the eyes, just to where you can get to. And then when you stop, just bring the hand to the floor. So the heel of the hand, bring it as close into the buttocks as is comfortable for you, fingers pointing away. Breathe in and lift up through the spine, and as you breathe out, just twist around to your right, so that you're moving from your lower waist through the middle of the waist and the upper waist. So the hand is on the floor, you've dropped it to the floor, and you can breathe in and lift up through the spine, and as you breathe out, twist around to the right. Take a breath in and out here. And as you breathe in, lift your arm up and breathe out to come back to center. Breathe out and lower the arm, and then release the leg. So doing it for slightly longer, taking a couple of breaths in the posture. You can take as many as 5 breaths, but little by little. Because the longer we stay in it and the longer we work in it with the breath, it kind of rings out. It rings out the nervous system. You know, it's very invigorating and rebalancing for the nervous system, but it rings out a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of tensions and stuff. So bend the left leg at the knee. And then hug the left leg with the right arm. Yeah. Make sure that the toes of your right leg are just pointing upwards, just so that this leg's engaged. And then we just start to move a little way to the right, just a little way. Have your left hand on the floor. So you're more or less looking forwards to begin with. Breathe in and lift that arm up and look down the fingers, yeah? And then we aim that arm in a lovely semicircle. Follow it with the eyes to where you can get to behind you, and then lower the hand to the floor. Bring the heel of the hand close into the body. So the arm acts, it's so close to the body, the arm, it acts as like a prop. When you're here, breathe in and lengthen through the spine, sit up tall, and as you breathe out, twist around to the left. Feel the twist starting in the low waist, and then through the mid waist. And then finally the head looks over the neck, the shoulder, sorry. Just go with what you're happy with. If you've got a dodgy neck, just take it very easy. Breathe in and out here. She might be slightly shallow breaths, higher in the mid-chest. And you next breathe in, lift the arm, and breathe out to bring it all the way back forwards. and release the arm back down. And then just sit back on the hands and just have a little rock. Okay, so I think we will do Nadi Shodhana, so the breathing. Do 5 minutes of breathing and then we'll do a short relaxation at the end. So just make sure you've got a block and you can just sit comfortably on that. I've noticed a few yawns last night at this class for these 8 to 11-year-old autistic kids. They were like all over the place because they're so kind of living in such a wound up state such a lot of the time, you know, that every time they yawned I clapped to say, oh, you know, you're learning how to relax. So it's good for them. And that's the first thing we notice when this is working for us. The first thing we notice often is how tired we are, you know, because then the more we practice it over time, it's our body saying, actually, yeah, I am quite tired, you know, you do need to listen to me. And then as we practice more over time, what we'll notice is we get through the tiredness, and yoga kind of gives us loads more energy, kind of like gives us Duracell batteries. But initially we kind of just need to rest more and release that tiredness. So sit in a comfortable cross-legged position, or any position that's comfortable for you where you can just feel a good portion of your legs in touch with the floor. So last week we did a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. This week we're going to do the full-blown practice, which is on your CD. So that's going to be your breathing practice instead of ratio breathing. So as usual, get this comfortable grounded base of the body. Have your hands resting comfortably on your knees. And just connect to the breath. So as usual, we're going to be breathing in and out through the nostrils. So just connect to that now. And you may notice as you're here anyway, that one nostril feels more blocked than the other, possibly, or not. But just take your hand and close off one nostril and breathe through the other a few times. Doesn't matter which. Take a few breaths through the open nostril and then close off the open nostril and take a few breaths through the other nostril. And just want you to see if you can notice if one nostril is more blocked than the other. You may not notice, there may be no difference. You just have a little play at that. And then release the hands. So does anybody put your hands up if you notice a difference? Yeah, so most people noticing a difference, yeah. So this is a reminder of what we talked about when we were talking about the yogic view of anxiety and depression, that one nostril is going to be more blocked than the other at any time of the day because the nostrils swap over every 2 hours. So if we do a lot of yoga, if we're healthy in mind and body, and we've done a lot of yoga, probably every 2 hours our nostrils will swap over as a natural healthy cycle. So our right nostril will be more open for a while, then our left nostril will be more open for a while. There'll be a time where in the middle of swapping over and they're both balanced. But generally, when we've had anxiety or depression, one nostril is going to be more overly open than the other. We've kind of got into this pattern. So this practice of Nadi Shodhana rebalances that, and it's a very good practice. You know, if we are the sort of person, and we all have nights like it anyway, but if we are struggling to get to sleep, you know how sometimes you just can't get to sleep, or you wake up somewhere later on in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep. If you have one of those nights, this is a great practice to either get you off to sleep or to get you back to sleep. Okay, so it balances the mind. So we can use the hands in various ways. So just get your right hand, and it's the first 2 fingers that are going to be used. So they can either be used to put on the forehead, or they can be folded down and the other fingers just sticking out, so like that. So if you don't want your vision blocked off, you can put these 2 fingers down and just have these fingers. So otherwise, put your fingers on your forehead, and then you've got your thumb to play around with, and you've got the ring and little finger, okay? So your thumb can block off your right nostril, and your ring and little finger can block off your other nostril, okay? So that's what can happen. So just have both nostrils free for the minute. And you can either close your eyes or just have them looking down. And just take a few breaths through both nostrils. And the next time you breathe out, on the end of the exhale, close off the right nostril with your thumb. Breathe in through your left nostril only. And then close off your left nostril with your 2 fingers and breathe out through your right open nostril. Breathe in through the right open nostril. Close off the right nostril with your thumb and breathe out through the left. That's 1 round. We'll keep that going. Breathe in through your left. Close off the left with your fingers. Breathe out through your right. Breathe in through the right. Close off the right nostril. Breathe out through the left. In through the left. Close off the left. Out through the right. If your arm gets a bit tired, you can support your elbow with your opposite hand. Breathe out through the left. And keep that going. That's 3 rounds. In through the left, close off the left, out through the right. Keep that going. The breath should be of equal length, in breath and out breath. Equal length and equal duration. Even though one nostril may be more blocked, the breath should be fairly freely flowing. If you have a cold or anything that makes one nostril more difficultly blocked off, it's probably not good to practice Nadi Shodhana at that point. So you can just breathe through both nostrils, but just let the breath flow freely, don't strain. Equal length of breath through both nostrils. Breathing out through the right, in through the right, wherever you are, that cycle goes. So it starts with the left, out through the right, and then back up through the right, out through the left. Make this your last round, and the last thing we want to do is to breathe out through the left nostril, so just get yourself to that point. And the next time you breathe out through the left nostril, just remove your hands from your face. And just take a few breaths in through both nostrils. And then, without disturbing the peace of mind that Nadi Shodhana brings, or alternate nostril breathing as it's called, I just want you to just gently ease your body back down onto the mat. So just for the last minute or 2 of relaxation, just a short relaxation. So that's a good practice for you to do this week. It's on your CD. It's track 1, I think, on your CD. The one I gave you last week, so you'll need that, yeah. So that's it. Lie down on the mat in as comfortable a position for you, either with the knees bent or the legs straight, with the head supported or not. Resting the body on the floor. You can either have your hands resting on your belly or out to the side. Have the arms a little way from the sides of the body, if that's okay for you, so that the back of the hands can rest on the floor. And let the eyes softly close. Just to have a few minutes of relaxation. Feeling the body settling into the floor. The body in a straight line from the top of the head to the space between the feet. Feel the body balanced, left and right, top and bottom. The eyes soft, the face soft. Becoming aware of the weight of the body sinking into the floor. As the energy of the floor comes up to meet you, just allow yourself to surrender into the support of the floor. Each out-breath is a surrender. Each out-breath is a surrender to relaxation. Each out-breath, you can let go of tension. You can let go of holding on. Breathe out and relax. Take your awareness to your face and eyes. Breathe out and relax the face and eyes. Breathe out and let go in the face and eyes. Take your awareness to your jaw and mouth. Breathe out and relax. Breathe out and let go the jaw and the mouth. Take your awareness to the throat and the tongue. Inside the mouth, breathe out and relax. Relax the tongue. Breathe out and relax the whole length of the tongue, all the way down to the Adam's apple. Breathe out and relax the throat. Take your awareness to your neck and shoulders. Breathe out and relax. Because that's all the out-breath is a process of letting go, relaxing. And allow that relaxation to slide all the way down to the hands. So take your awareness to your upper arms. Breathe out and relax the upper arms. Take your awareness to your lower arms. Breathe out and relax. Take your awareness to your hands. Breathe out and relax. And take your awareness to your abdomen. And even imagine the diaphragm sitting inside the abdomen. As you breathe in, feel a little bit of tension and stretching, and as you breathe out, relax and let go. And feel somewhere deep inside you the diaphragm relaxing and releasing upwards as it slowly relaxes and learns to let go. Breathe in and feel the tension and the expansion in the belly as the diaphragm flattens down. And as you breathe out, just feel that process of letting go deep inside. The diaphragm lets go. The abdominal muscles soften. Breathe out and let go. And breathe out and relax the whole body. Breathe out and relax. Breathe out and relax. Each out-breath And then become aware of the contact between the body and the floor. Become aware of the touch of clothing or any breeze across the face or the exposed parts of the body. Become fully awake and aware of the physical body. Take a couple of deeper breaths into the body and begin to move the toes and the feet. Begin to move the hands and the arms. Just little stretches of the body. When you're ready, in your own time, have a little stretch overhead. Taking the arms over the head, very gently just stretching, maybe yawning, moving the body. And when you're ready, in your own time, just push up to seated. Keep your eyes closed for now. If you've opened them, just close them again, but just keep them closed for now as you push up to a seated position. Nice and safely, keeping the eyes closed. And when you're ready, when you're up, start to really, really rub the palms together. Really rub the palms of the hands together. Can you feel them getting hot? Get them really, really warm, and then cup the warm palms over your eyes, over your closed eyes. So just the palms, the warm palms over the eyes, and let that warmth sink into your eyes. Really let your eyes soak up all that warmth. The eyes hold such a lot of tension. This is this third branch of the nervous system. The eyes are closely linked to the heart. And then do that again. So rubbing the hands together, really get the hands warm. It's so important that we learn to relax our eyes. Take the warm palms and hold them over the eyes, and just let the eyes take great pleasure in soaking up all that warmth, because when our muscles are warm, they can relax. The eyes can relax. And then open the eyes in that warm darkness, and then just take the eyes away from the face. And just touch the ground. Bring your hands into your heart center. End of the practice. Namaste, everybody. Thank you. And that little, it's a little greeting that we use in yoga. It's a Sanskrit word, namaste. Namaste. It means the light in me bows to the light in you. Isn't that nice? Okay, so it's a nice greeting. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay. So your homework, just make a note in your book. It's not ratio breathing, it's Nadi Shodhana, because I think that'd be really beneficial practice for you. And next week we're going to do a long yoga nidra. So remember, one of the weeks we talked about sankalpa, a resolve. Make sure that you've remembered yours, or that you've had a think of one.